Welcome to our historical weapons program for this Monday morning. We are well into the set now, and we're actually just working on the last pass before we work on our closing. So we are going to round up the entire sequence for the set within the next couple classes and do a bit of a review before moving on to something new. So let's get ourselves warmed up a little bit here. We'll just set the feet in the ground, let the head rise and fall. And we'll look from side to side. And we can go ear to one shoulder and hang. And the other. Again to the first side. And the second. Let the head roll. Do some gentle half circles. Good. Okay, shoulders can go back. Let's get those shoulders warmed up before we take on the weapon. And shoulders forward. Arms can circle one way. And the other. We're going to reach and lean to one side. And reach and lean to the other. One more time to the first side. And the second. Let's get those trunk warmed up a bit, so let those arms go nice and loose and wrap around the body. And a bit of shoulder stretch. So pull. And same on the other arm. And over the head. And same on the other arm. Behind the back, we can pull. And same on the other arm. Okay, circle your wrists around one way. And circle the wrists around the other. One more time, the first way. And the second. A little bit of wrist stretch so we can push in. And same on the other side. And fingertips into palm and pull. And same on the other side. Okay, let's finish off warming up the hips around one way. And hips around the other. More time, first way. And the second. Yeah, let's shake out those legs and let's pick up our swords. And let's start like we do, working on some conditioning, some strengthening, and making nice, clean, clear cuts. So we've got our wrap around, we've got our middle finger and thumb working together, and we're working to get our edge angle and our cut angle at the same direction. And let's start with our downwards diagonal. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll go to our non-dominant arm. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We'll switch to our dominant arm and rising diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll go to the opposite arm and rising diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Let's go to our horizontals. We can go middle or high, or even some low kind of work here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll switch to the non-dominant arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, let's do a bit of wrist strengthening. So working our downwards cuts, but rolling through the wrist. So we're coming edge down. As we come edge down, we're going to roll the wrist over. So we're kind of making a slight deflection, low wall, edge down, roll the wrist, low wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we'll come from underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll switch that over to the other arm and downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rising. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, getting some warmth in those arms, some strength in those arms. Let's work on some a technique that's right near the end of the set that we're working on right now anyway. And this is where we're kind of getting that roof over and chopping down. So we're going to go around the head and chop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's take it to the other side, although we don't do it with the other arm. Let's keep that balance up for strengthening. So around and chop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So those were coming across the body and out, across the body and out. Now let's work on rolling over on the same side and we'll cut through. So I'm going to go 1, cut. 2, over, drape, push and cut. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go to the other arm. So again, we're rolling on the same side. So we're talking about these kind of roof ideas that we could create a roof by crossing the body, and we can create a roof by coming in and on the same side as the sword. So over, around, and we're kind of bracing up and we're pushing through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't do this on this side as much. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, let's finish off our foundations and strength training with a few of the thrust techniques that we have been working on this set. So let's start here with the parallel to the floor, where we've talked about how the short thrust was here with the edge down, and then we spiral that edge. So this is the one where we kind of roll back and thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, deflect, thrust. 7, 8, 9, and 10. We can switch that over to the other arm. So we're going around and thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Good. Let's go to the rising, driving thrust up towards the throat. So we're kind of almost like a pump handle. We're pushing the handle down and driving the sword up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Do one more warm up here on the other arm, and then we'll head into some of the set. So 1, 2, pump, push down, drive up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Excellent. Okay, so last pass of the set. Let's work on that. I'll go from a couple different angles as we're working on it, and then we'll have to start to look at our closing. So where did we finish off? We had come around, we had done our cut through and our press off to the side. Let's think about going from here, where we are pressing out, and we went shift back, chop behind. Come underneath, and we get these rising cuts. We step in 1 with a nice good forward position. We roll back, we draw in. Remember, we're bracing the elbow and forearm. And we get that rising cut while turning into the hook stance, and we're pushing out from behind. So we've got the sword up over the head, the palm out, and we're in a hook stance. Now we continue that arc all the way around. We step in We come up into crane and we cut up from underneath. And then we're going to bump and deflect with our low wall. We're going to get that roll over and brush through. And then we're going to finish this by wrapping around, brushing, and there's that chop we just worked on. So I'll do that 2 more times facing this way. So we had sat back, we had pressed out to our reinforced low where we chopped behind. So we go 1, palm comes up, we step in, cut, we draw back, hook stance and palm. Good. We cut up from underneath. We come up into crane. Then we drop that back down to deflect and bump. Then we roll over the head and we get that pressing with the forearm. And then we go around and chop. One more time from this direction. So 1, behind. So I'm chopping behind. 2, I'm stepping through. Full step in, rising diagonal. Pull back, rising vertical. Step in, vertical chop up. Deflect out. Come around. Then for the thrust. But here we then come around, brush, and chop. Okay, I'm going to do that facing the other way. So we have 1, come under, 2, roll back and press, step up, chop, deflect, bump, step through, wrap around, brush the leg, and chop. 2 more times. So we were pressing, chop behind, left hand comes underneath, left leg steps, step in with the right, cut, roll back, kicking out with a hook, pressing through with the palm, following through with the chop, stepping through, bumping, come over and press, and then from here, wrap, brush, and chop. One last time. Behind, underneath, 1, 2, roll back, step through, palm, step up, chop, deflect and bump, wrap around and draw, then over, brush the leg, chop down. Nice. Okay, let's take the set right to that point. So we're starting in our opening, we're settling, we've got Wu Ji, everything's emptying out of the mind and we're connecting to our body and the ground. We're going to open the arms up. As we settle the arms, we'll step out. And we're going to rotate in, lift, draw back, and stomp. We come forward, open up that left foot, step through with palm, then step back, brush the hip, sword revolves, right hand overhead. Now we come through, we're starting our transfer, lift up the left, pivot that arm inside, step through, cut, deflect, and thrust. Rising deflection or cut, and we're stepping to the 45 with our reinforced low wall. We roll that back one step, we lift it up high, and then we press it out. Swords going overhead, right leg's lifting. Step out, chop down, left leg lifts. Oh, I fall over. Then we come underneath and step. Here's our rising diagonal with the lunge step, and then a rising diagonal with the front leg forward, and that's reinforced. We're catching with that other wrist. We sit back, draw in the hand, drop the sword, step out, palm strike, and rise the sword up. Here comes our first turn. So we're turning in, we're settling the sword, we're turning out, we're cradling the wrist, and we get our thrust to the 45. Good. Then we're going to press with the palm. We're going to deflect and palm strike, brush, and chop. We're going to roll back for a low wall and press that out. Good. So here comes our 3 turnarounds. 1, we chop down and we step in with the palm. Good. We roll, we brush and thrust. Horizontal, we draw back and then come forward and bump. 2, we turn, cut down, lift to crane, step to palm, roll back, low wall, brush, thrust, horizontal, and bump. 3rd one, we turn, chop, and we go to that palm strike. That stays consistent. The low wall stays consistent. But now as we brush, we're going to step through and turn over the blade and spiral into a rising thrust. From here, we're going to deflect down, bump, carry over. Now here comes that rising thrust, that pump handle. We drop down, we thrust in, we come over, and we rest the sword to transfer. We're going to go kick and palm strike. Now we go turn in, shoot the tiger, draws down, sword hand hits 1, empty hand hits low 2. We turn and back fist, up nice and high for some balance and crane, settle, sword low, hand high. We roll back, gather, lift and kick. We transfer the sword back to our dominant arm. We're stepping out to cut. We're stepping in to continue the cut. We're stepping back to finish the cut. We drape over the shoulder and draw back, and then we reinforce well. Here's our last pass we're working on. Cut down, come underneath, cut up, draw in, step through, palm, step up, rising vertical, chop, deflect down, bump, come around, and pull back. Now, instead of going to the thrust here, we're going to roll, we're going to brush, and we're going to chop. Okay, now stay there. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to roll back into our right, And we're going to cradle the sword into our left as we turn in. We're going to step back with our right now. We're going to brush like we did at the beginning and roll back. Just like at the beginning of the set, we've got the sword rolled in, we've got the hand over the head. We go heel stomp. We step forward, bump. We roll back, step back. Just like the end, the beginning, we're going to reach out, but we're going to draw the foot in, and we're going to press down. Congratulations, our first pass from beginning to end of the set. So let's work that ending pass and the closing together a couple of times. Let's focus on the closing once or twice here, and then we'll integrate it back in. So our finishing move was this big chop. We've done all this stuff, and wham, we chop out. So we're going to do an inside turn. That means we're rolling back, turning in. And that left hand's going to come in to get our resting point. Remember, we want to be able to have this resting on the arm. Then we're going to step or roll our weight back. We're going to step back as we brush the right leg. As the weight transfers, we've got that, remember that rolling work that we did near the beginning where the sword sits on the elbow and rolls around. So we're going to roll back, right hand over, point of sword facing forward. We get our stomp. We step through to our pung present. Now this time, instead of starting the set from here, we're going to step back, open the arms, step in, and press down to finish. I'll do it one more time from this side, and then we'll do it twice from the other side, and hopefully we can integrate that whole last pass. So we had come around, we had brushed and chopped. We go inside turn, cradle transfer, step weight into left, step back with right, brush the right hip, circulate the sword in the left arm, draw into our empty stance, stomp, come forward into the left leg and touch heel and bump. Roll back, step back, roll the weight back, arms go down, foot comes in, arms come up, weight settles and down. Let's try that closing from the other side. So we go with our chop, let's just take it from the closing here. So we'll go around and chop. So I'm turning in, I'm making a 180. I'm transferring, I'm stepping back, brushing. I'm circulating the sword, drawing the foot in. So I've got right hand overhead, left hand sword facing tip forward, bump, come forward, present, step back, drop the arms, step in, and press down. One last time, I've come around and chopped, roll cradle, step back, brush, sword in, hand overhead, stomp, pung, bump, step back to close. Let's try that whole sequence in the direction we've been doing it with the set. So I've gone deflect and chop back. I'm coming underneath to cut up. I'm rolling back, cut and palm. I'm stepping up, cut from underneath, deflect and bump, over drape and empty stance, drape, brush, and chop. roll back, cradle. Good. Step back, roll in, stomp, present, step back, and close. Nice. 28 lessons in, and we have now made it to the end of the set. So what we're going to start focusing on, we'll keep working on our final pass, and we're going to keep introducing and doing more complete runs through the set as we conclude up. So we'll go another week or so of training here, another 3 or 4 lessons where we put a lot of repetitions into just working our way through the form. All right. Thanks for training hard today. If you got any questions, let's stick around and take those. If you're catching it off the archive, give me a text or an email. I'll bring answers into the next class for you. Thanks for training today.